energetic sovereignty, sacred boundaries and relational prosperity. Prelude. Energetic sovereignty is the art of owning your life force with clarity, dignity, and love. It is a stable posture in which your choices, your time, and your attention align with your deepest values. Sacred boundaries express this posture in action. Relational prosperity blossoms as a result because relationships thrive where truth, consent, and reciprocity flow. This guide distills humanistic wisdom, transpersonal perspectives, NLP tools, and biodecoding insights into a practical path. Move through it steadily. Keep what serves your heart. Release what is not yours to carry. Part 1. Core Principles of Energetic Sovereignty. Clarity, energy follows definition. Name your values, limits, and priorities. Coherence, thoughts, emotions, body signals, and actions move in one direction. Consent, every exchange honors shared agreement and choice. Reciprocity, giving and receiving circulate in balanced rhythm. Stewardship, time, attention, and money are sacred carriers of life force, signals of sovereignty. Calm decision-making without inner war. Ease in saying yes and no. Clean endings, clean beginnings, clean transitions. Stable vitality across the week, not only on rest days. Signals of leakage, over-explaining, chronic guilt, people-pleasing, resentment after saying yes, spiky nervous system, difficulty sleeping, scattered focus. Money conversations that feel sticky or vaguely unsafe. Part 2. Sacred boundaries that hold types and practices. 1. Physical practice, posture of dignity, regulated breath, safe distance during intense conversations. 2. Emotional practice, name your feeling and your need in simple language. 3. Mental practice, choose inputs wisely, schedule thinking time, decline debates that go nowhere. 4. Spiritual practice, morning centering, field clearing, clear intention before any session or meeting. 5. Digital practice, response windows, notification hygiene, office hours, templated replies, boundary shapes, firm when a non-negotiable is present, flexible when shared care is possible, porous by choice during conscious intimacy or creative flow. 4-step boundary move. 1. Sense the signal in your body. 2. Name the limit or the request. 3. Propose a clear behavior or time frame. 4. Hold with calm repetition and consistent action. Part 3. Relational prosperity. Relational prosperity is a field of mutual thriving. It is not performance or perfection. It is resonance, safety, and shared growth. Pillars. Respect for capacity and limits. Transparency with money, time, and expectations. Clean agreements written and revisited. Generosity with edges, generous heart, precise fences. Money as energy. Pricing reflects value, scope, and energetic bandwidth. Deposits, timelines, and revision limits protect the creative field. Sliding scales or scholarships exist by design, not by collapse. Gratitude and clear invoices can live together. Prosperity signals, collaborations that renew rather than drain. Feedback loops that improve the bond. Celebration of wins and honest repair after ruptures. Part 4. Humanistic foundations. Humanistic psychology honors the innate drive toward wholeness. Cornerstones, congruence. Your outer behavior mirrors your inner truth. Unconditional positive regard, dignity for self and other, even while holding boundaries. Accurate empathy, attune without absorbing. Exercises values in action. Pick 3 values for this season. Translate each into 1 weekly behavior. Congruence check before saying yes. Breathe, feel, and confirm that your body agrees. If not, renegotiate. Compassionate self-talk. Replace self-blame with acknowledgement and redirection. Gentle and firm at once. Part 5. Transpersonal lens. Your field extends beyond the skin. Subtle bodies, archetypes, and collective patterns influence daily life. Energetic scaffolding. Root grounds safety and belonging. Sacral stewards desire and flow. Solar holds boundaries and agency. Heart harmonizes giving and receiving. Throat speaks truth with grace. Third eye discerns. Crown aligns with source. Archetypal quartet. Sovereign sets direction and boundaries. Warrior enacts decisions with courage. Magician transforms through insight and ritual. Lover nourishes connection and beauty. Feel coherence practice, one hand on chest, one on belly. Inhale to count 4, exhale to count 6. Repeat for 3 minutes. Speak your intention into the field. Seal with a nod and a gentle smile. Part 6, NLP, Micro Tools. Use language as architecture for the nervous system. Well-formed outcomes. State what you want, where, with whom, and by when. Make it sensory specific and ecological. Reframing. Shift from problem to resource. Example. From people-pleasing to value of harmony plus boundary skill. Anchoring, pair a confident state with a gesture. Press thumb to middle finger when you feel solid. Install by repetition. Parts integration. Let the part that wants to give and the part that wants to rest agree on a balanced strategy. Pattern interrupt. When spinning, stand, shake limbs lightly, breathe, then return to the choice. Boundary language frames, I am available for X and not available for Y. I need Z to proceed. That does not work for me. Here is what does. I can deliver A by B with C resources. Part 7. Biodecoding insights. The body stores conflicts as symbolic messages. Boundaries often involve the skin, liver, gallbladder, fascia, and adrenals. Skin expresses contact and separation themes. Support with gentle touch you choose, hydration, and clear personal space. Liver processes anger and detox. Support with movement, bitters, and completion of conversations. Gallbladder enacts decisions. Support with decisive microactions before noon. Fascia records tension from prolonged fawn or freeze. Support with slow myofascial release and trembling to discharge. Adrenals carry the cost of hypervigilance. Support with rest windows, salt balance, and sunlight. Decoding script. Name the sensation and location. Name the boundary theme it mirrors. Make one small repair in the outer world that honors the body's message. Thank the body and complete with breath. Part 8. Rituals for clean edges. Morning sovereignty seal. Light a candle or imagine a golden flame. Speak your core intention for the day. Visualize a permeable, intelligent field that lets love in and keeps confusion out. Touch heart and navel to seal. Cord hygiene. Sweep your field from head to feet with a slow hand. Say that only connections of consent and reciprocity remain. Exhale and release the rest. Space clearing. Open a window. Sound chime or clap corners. Sprinkle salt water on thresholds. Welcome clarity and warmth. Prosperity altar. Anchor with a small bowl, a coin, a green leaf, and a written agreement with yourself. Offer gratitude daily for honest inflows and outflows. Part 9. 21-day protocol daily microactions. 1. 3 minutes of coherent breathing. 2. 1 boundary action from your list. 3. 1 message sent with a clear request or a clear no. 4. 5 minutes of money stewardship. 5. 1 joy act that nourishes the lover archetype. Weekly anchors. Review agreements. Adjust prices or timelines as needed. Celebrate 3 completions. Repair 1 small rupture with truth and gentleness. Completion markers. Fewer resentments. Measurably steadier energy. Clearer money flow and cleaner calendars. Easier goodbyes and better hellos. Part X. Scripts and templates. Firm no with care. I appreciate the invitation. I am not available for this. I wish you well with your project. Conditional yes. Yes, with these parameters. Scope is X. Timeline is Y. Investment is Z. Confirmation by Monday. Reschedule with stability. I am adjusting my schedule. I can offer Thursday at 16 or next Monday at 10. Let me know which works. Money clarity. The fee for this scope is $450 USD. 50% confirms the start. The remainder completes on delivery. Revisions include 1 round within 7 days. Scope creep boundary. The new request is outside the agreed scope. I can include it for an additional $120 US and 1 extra week confirmed to proceed. Family or friendship edge. I love you and I am not available for advice on this topic right now. I can connect again on Sunday for a short check-in. Digital fence. I respond to messages Monday to Friday between 10 and 16. For urgent matters, use the word urgent. Otherwise, I reply within 1 business day. Part 11. Metrics for relational prosperity energy. Ledger track daily rating of vitality from 1 to 10. Aim for stable 7 to 9 most days. Time truth. Compare estimated versus actual hours. Adjust pricing or scope to reflect reality. Reciprocity ratio. For each relationship, note giving and receiving over a month. Seek balance, not symmetry. Boundary reps. Count weekly boundary moves. Progress shows up in clean repetition. Celebration log record wins and meaningful rests. Prosperity loves acknowledged completion. Part 12. Nervous system care. Downshift. Exhale longer than inhale. Soften jaw. Drop shoulders. Upregulate safely. Gentle bouncing, shaking, humming. Neutral reset. Gaze softly at the horizon for 30 seconds. Touch anchors, butterfly hug, hand on heart and belly, palm rubbing until warm. Part 13. Boundaries in business offer clarity. Each offer has scope, timeline, process, and price in writing. Client journey inquiry, proposal, deposit, delivery, revisions, closure ritual, refund and cancellation, state conditions with kindness and firmness, collaboration hygiene, roles, responsibilities, decision rights, feedback cadence, visibility with dignity, marketing that invites rather than pushes, consent at every step. Part 14. Community and intimacy. Shared codes, respect, accountability, generosity, repair. Rituals, open and close spaces intentionally. Name purpose and time box. Conflict as compost. Transform friction into clarity. Speak facts, impact, and request. Stand on kindness and truth together. Part 15. Identity upgrade statement of being. I am a sovereign presence who loves clearly and gives cleanly. Behavioral anchor. 1 yes and 1 no, each day aligned with values. Environmental cue. A visible mantra near your desk. A phone background that says, less is sacred or clear or paid in peace. Part 16. The Golden Triad. Clarity of value. You name what you bring without apology. Courage to charge you. Price for sustainability and creative joy. Consistency of delivery. You keep promises or renegotiate early. This triad stabilizes your field. From that stability, generosity becomes sustainable and luminous. Closing activation. Hand on heart and solar plexus. Knees soft, breath steady. I own my life force with love. My yes is clean, my number is kind, my time is sacred, and my attention is gold. I receive support without guilt. I give within clear edges. Money serves truth, beauty, and care in my life. My relationships prosper in reciprocity and respect. My field is coherent, permeable, and safe. I walk in sovereignty, softness, and power, and so it is. Quick reference cards before any commitment, breath, body signal, calendar check, price, written agreement. When overwhelmed, pause, move, water, boundary, one next step. When undercharging, raise to meet reality, confirm scope, state value. When conflict appears, facts, impact, request, time-boxed, repair, gentle reminder. Sovereignty grows through repetition, not performance. Small daily moves beat heroic sprints. Hold yourself with warmth. Celebrate each clean choice. Prosperity arrives through coherence, consent, and courage.